And they set that up a little earlier. They talked about how he bought a house. Here, I'll just
Enoch
set this up.
YUBeaslin 420. Don't think Restream is working too.
Catch the officers by setting up a fake grow house in the district, hoping that by doing so,
Dude, where's that
Patrick
sound coming
John
from?
Welder.
his conviction was
There we go.
solved by
I can hear now.
unlawful and unconstitutional actions of the officers involved.
So Yolanda's at the beginning of the video. She was arrested in her father's truck for having a large amount of cocaine or something in the truck.
I don't know where the sound is coming
that he
from.
Planted on her, and he's doing this to prove.
I'm just closing all my windows.
So in December of 2008, Barry found a vacant house and put tinfoil over the windows. He brought in grow
Chili dog.
lights and ventilation
I can hear, but it's choppy.
I know.
Two small pine tree saplings, and to trigger an illegal raid by the
Damn, no more
Odessa
windows open.
Police
What the hell?
Department.
Dude, I'm sweating because I'm stressing out.
Tree set up. Cameras
Hold
were
on.
installed to survey the property, and it didn't take long for the
All right, we should have sound now, and it should be normal. I apologize. I'm still trying to figure out what just happened.
Patrick John Welder. Good to go.
Okay, we got sound back. Wow. Okay, so my audio device had crashed, and I hadn't rebooted my computer. I didn't realize, but I was looking at it, and it wasn't operating properly. So I think I figured it out. Okay. Wow. Oh, listen, in the future, if your chat's not getting to me, go to the Rumble, go to the Kick. Okay, because I will see your chat pop up over there if it's not popping up on my screen. And you can see it's not popping up here. Two things, you're not seeing any scrolling there. And number
Chili
two,
dog.
I'm not responding.
All good.
And number three, if you couldn't hear me, if there was no sound, go to the Rumble, go to the Kick, guys. Come on, man. All right? That's why I tell you guys to use all these multiple sources, man, so you can help me out immensely, because I don't have a producer.
Chili dog.
Okay?
Rumble was muted too.
I don't have a friend that will just call me on the phone. Yeah, but you could have typed on the Rumble and I would have seen it. You know, I don't have a producer who will call me on the phone and say, bro, there's no sound. You know, which would be great, but I don't have that. So, you know, like all these other great podcasters do. It'd be nice to have somebody who had my back. Anyway, you know, you guys can figure it out. I'm sure you guys could have figured out to go to Kick or Rumble to talk to me. Come on. But, you know, now 9 minutes down and we've got no content at all. No content. So I got to start from the beginning. All right.
Enoch YUBeaslin 420.
Yo, Enoch.
UDAI.
Okay. Let's go back to this. Now, what's funny is I went through so much trouble to set all of this whole video up. Now I'm just going to have to start it from the beginning and let you guys watch it from the beginning. I'm sorry, man. My bad. Where's the window at? That's weird. Oh, I closed the window. That's right. Here, let me reassign it. Maybe I can just reassign it. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. So if you saw the title of the video, cops are crooked con men and liars. And we have the proof and we have the receipts. And this
Enoch,
is on a mass level.
420. It's all good, son. Pick up where you left off.
Is that height? No. We're going to start from the beginning because you guys didn't get any of it. We're going to start from the very beginning. And let me explain it to you. This woman got arrested, and there's a guy who used to be a former police officer, and now he's on the internet, and he helps people get out of trouble, and he explains how to not get arrested and all that stuff, never get busted type stuff. All right, check this out.
You realize the failure of the war on drugs when someone tasked with combating it switches sides.
A one-time text.
Well, it's a failure of the war on drugs because someone combating it switched sides. Really? Maybe it, I don't know. One guy decided to not be in the war on drugs anymore. That's a failure of the entire war on drugs. What a dumb statement. Yeah, the whole bottom's falling out, man.
This drug agent described by his former boss as one of the best narcotics officers in the country.
Barry Cooper, Copbusters.
Barry Cooper.
Copbusters. Copbusters.
Copbusters.
Arrested.
Barry Cooper, Copbusters.
Tiny Christmas trees. Watchdog.
Illegal.
The Texas Rangers are investigating a sting Cooper carried out against Odessa police officers in 2008.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. Barry...
Did you guys hear that? He carried out a sting operation against the police department. Do you hear that? Okay, watch.
Cooper was once one of the nation's top canine and narcotics officers. During his tenure, he realized that the war on drugs was immoral and ineffective. His new understanding caused him to shift directions and
blah blah blah.
Officers use confidential informants to plant narcotics and
that's what he knows about. Okay, so I skipped through his whole career so you could get to this part.
Much more. With that wealth of information, he decided it was time to start busting bad cops.
He's got terrible hair, doesn't he?
This story begins with the arrest of Yolanda Madden, a single mother of two with no criminal history or issues with addiction. In 2005, she was arrested for possession.
Any drugs or weapons in there? What's your truck? Dad, there's drugs in there right now? Weapons? Nothing at all. You mind if we check it? We got information that's supposed to be drugs in there.
Though she was 100% innocent, she was convicted, and due to the weight of the illicit substance, she was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Yolanda's father had overwhelming evidence that the substances used to convict her were planted by a confidential informant who had accidentally hit the wrong target. Her father contacted Barry Cooper, as he not only ran Copbusters, but he also previously worked in the area with some of the same officers involved. Barry decided to take action to catch the officers by setting up a fake grow house in the district, hoping that by doing so, he could prove Yolanda's conviction was sourced by unlawful and unconstitutional actions of the officers involved. So in December of 2008, Barry found a vacant house and put tinfoil over the windows. He brought in grow lights and ventilation systems, all for the care and nurture for 2 small pine tree saplings, and to trigger an illegal raid by the Odessa Police Department.
Police are not supposed to run a search warrant or make an arrest on an anonymous tip alone.
Right.
And this vice unit has a habit of lying on search warrants
Cheers.
and claiming they
No
have
longer
an
gonna give us-
informant go in and see drugs in the house, and then they raid the house. We used to do it when I worked for them. If we couldn't get the evidence we needed and we wanted to raid the house, we lied and said an informant went in there.
So now, with Barry's pine sapling
Enoch
nursery set up,
Diesel
cameras were
420.
installed to survey the
Odessa,
property,
Midland
and
area
it
in
didn't
horrible
take
sun.
long for the Odessa Police Department to arrive at the location as planned.
All cops are bad.
With weapons drawn, the officers enter the residence and systematically clear the house room by room.
Chili dog. Cheers.
They finally make it to the room hosting the Christmas
Cheers,
tree
chili
grove
dog.
and realize that their anonymous tip was false.
That was back in 2008. He did this.
Before
grow.
leaving, they noticed a Copbusters t-shirt pinned to the wall, alongside a note addressing the officers that
Enoch,
read, "You are the focus of a new reality TV
I
show
have
called
family there
Cop."
that place.
You are the focus of a new reality TV show called Cop Busters. There is nobody in the house and nothing illegal has happened. We will be approaching to interview you with
Busters. There's nobody in the house and nothing illegal
TV
has happened.
cameras.
We will be approaching to interview you with cameras. Our crew will be in red t-shirts, like the one on the wall. The officers then find the surveillance equipment and leave, just as quickly as they arrived.
Yeah, because they got this camera here, they got 2 in there, and all the monitors are running up there in the cabinet. You can hear them. So we can set up,
Oh. No. You set yourselves up, you fucking pigs. Okay, you weren't set up. You set yourselves up to fail because you use failing tactics that can be exploited. Remember that. Don't blame him. This is your own fault. It's your own stupid laws. Your own stupid, violation of your own rules.
We're talking to the United States Attorney, so please not touch anything. I'm not. I got my hands in my pocket. We'll find out what we need to do with the cameras and all that stuff.
And just as the sign on the wall said, Barry Cooper and his camera crew were traveling to the house to film the officers' reactions to getting caught in the execution of an illegally obtained search warrant.
Boom. You broke the law. You pigs broke the law.
Baby. That's it.
They're about to raid it. And Jason, you can tell them they're in. They're in. Hang on.
They're in.
They're raiding it.
They kicked in the back door.
They're in. Back door.
They kicked in the back door. I didn't see it. They got Adam in front yard cuffed.
Handcuffed. They got Adam cuffed. Let them cuff all of us. Get these cameras ready.
All right. What? We're just pulling up.
They're just about to leave.
Go.
It's exciting, man.
Right here. You got the cameras. Get them out. Ready?
Go.
Hey, I'm Barry Cooper with Cop Busters. Why are you in my house? What? Do you have a search warrant? I'm busy making sure these Odessa cops quit planting drugs on people, so you've been caught in a...
Free Yolanda.
Free Yolanda.
We're not giving nobody no hassle.
You here too, y'all planting drugs on Yolanda.
We're not giving nobody no hassle. Really, well, let us break into your house and search it. And you tell me if it was a hassle for you, you fucking son of a bitch.
Work, son. Wow.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's always abusing their authority, thinking they can do whatever they want without consequences.
Right, Enoch? Exactly.
She's in prison because of it. That's giving people a hassle.
That's giving people a hassle.
This one and you know it and you got burnt.
I'll show you the paper. That's no big deal.
Oh, I want to see the affidavit. What judge signed an affidavit? There's nothing illegally going on unless y'all lied on that affidavit.
Okay.
What did you say to get in there?
Yeah.
What happened?
Talk to the detective.
How'd you get access?
After we
Judge wouldn't give you access unless you claim there was evidence of illegal activity. Produce it, you sons of bitches, you fucking liars. How many people are sitting in jail because of this right now?
house, it was the cop's job to do a proper investigation. And had they investigated properly, they never would have raided the house.
Exactly.
The information obtained by this operation was used to prove that the Odessa Police Department lied on affidavits used to obtain search warrants.
Show me
and
the lie.
eventually freed Yolanda Madden.
You know, show me the lie. I want to see it. I want to see the lie. I want to see what they had to say, what they thought, you know, they could get away with.
Yolanda
I
Madden
want to
is
see
a free woman, and she says she was falsely imprisoned for 4 years.
Today, District Judge Rob
4 years.
vacated her sentence.
Persecuted on hearsay is head up.
Dude, 4 years of her life. You can't get that back. I don't care how much money they pay her, and they better fucking pay her. You can't pay someone for 4 years sitting in fucking jail for something they did not do. So he got her released.
Yolanda spent 4 years of her life in prison, despite her innocence. The police chief responded to the fake grow house operation by calling Bear.
Dude. Oh, dude, that was just so beautiful. Such a beautiful moment. He got her out of prison.
Barry Cooper immature and juvenile.
In a statement, Odessa Police Chief Timothy Burton calls
operation by
Whoa. Okay. At approximately 9:30, a man entered the police department to report information about ongoing drug trafficking activity at 232 Lotman Drive in Odessa. That's what that says. Do you know how many people have reported other people for drug use, drug selling, whatever, swatting, when that other person was absolutely not doing any of the things that they said, but the police paid them a visit anyway? Maybe a dog got killed. You know, maybe they got arrested for something else. Maybe their privacy was violated. Maybe a human being got killed.
Enoch YU Beaslin 420.
This is a big deal.
Fucking nuts, brother. Seriously, that the worst place in Texas to live, bro, it's a hole.
Exactly. Can you believe that they're actually on there trying to chastise him? They're trying to say that
calling Barry Cooper immature,
that he's immature for getting a woman out of prison for something she didn't do when corrupt police officers framed her. Psychotic. That's psychotic. He's immature. No. The police officers are saying that he's immature for getting the innocent woman out of prison that was there for 4 years. Wow, man. Wow.
And juvenile.
Hey, Dave Campione.
Odessa Police Chief Timothy Burton calls Cooper's actions juvenile and irresponsible,
claiming that his actions were potentially illegal and wasted the time of law enforcement and taxpayer money.
No. You waste taxpayers' money every day with this bullshit you do, going around to people's homes and invading them. This is what you do, and murdering black men in the streets. Good morning, Nick.
Eventually ran for Texas Attorney General, but his contributions to help end the drug war brought him under the ire of the state. The police ran a search warrant on his home to seize his Cop Busters videos. Not narcotics, videos.
Executed a search warrant on Cooper's home. They confiscate his camera equipment, videos, and computers.
After the raid, they arrested him 3 times and his wife once under misdemeanor charges related to the Sting videos. All charges were later dismissed, but while he fought them, the U.S. government took his child and declared him and his wife an unfit parent for teaching them about the dangerous arms of the state.
The state has taken away his child, Zach, and cited as a specific reason that Barry and his wife, quote, are unsuitable and create an environment where the children believe the government is out to harm them. How much harm has Mr. Cooper done compared to the government? Stealing property, stealing freedom, and in this case, kidnapping his child.
I bet you he got fired right after that. Dude, can you believe that was Fox News, everybody? Can you believe that was any mainstream news at all? You think he got fired right after that? I'm betting he did. Because, Fox News...
That's some crazy. Wow.
Fox News can't have you doing, like, some anti-police shit. And that's what he's doing. He's saying that guy was right. And the police were wrong here. And he's nailing it.
Because of the alleged retaliation, Barry and his family fled to South America for asylum in 2011.
Wow. What?
Barry Cooper is now a criminal defense expert witness that testifies against false alerts by dogs performing free air sniffs, search and seizure issues, and much more. He is also an international aide that helps train search and rescue canines around the world. He now refuses to train narcotics canines. Netflix has taken an interest in his life and activism, and a 4-part docuseries is currently being produced with an expected release in 2023. Barry and I are currently working together to create a live-streamed video podcast. The show will air in the coming weeks on the Never Get Busted YouTube channel. You can find all the original content used to produce this video on that channel and our new show by using the links in the description and pinned comment. So be sure to head over there and check out his videos. He left a special message just for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the live show soon.
I smoke pot, but I don't inhale.
Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content. And check out our other channels, Lady Lackluster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the Lackluster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.
So go support them, guys. They speak for me, and I hope they speak for you too. I hope you don't like police, falsifying documents so they can go break down your fucking door and put your life at risk. So, go support that channel. Lackluster. His channel was...
Roasted garlic berry. We could have made a local bottom on BTC.
Copbusters, KOP.com. And then, the berry
Trendy
subscribe and hit the bell.
Lackluster has some good content.
There's probably a link below. It's Barry's channel, right? I don't see it. Yeah, it's not there. Barry Cooper's channel. I saw it. I swear I saw it in the video.
Your content.
I saw it said Barry something. Right? Did you guys catch that? I'm going to try to find it. Oh, there it is. Is that it? The one we were talking about doing the podcast and shit?
Roasted garlic berry. I would like to see 29,400 break up for more confirmation on strength.
Almost. Well, we hit 337, bro. So close. I guess I should just check the channel. Yeah, I missed what his channel was. It's Barry Cooper or something, dude. Here, let me see. Barry Cooper never get busted. There it is. That's the one. Videos. 1 month ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago. So... he was putting up a video every week. And 6 months ago, he stopped doing it. And then 1 month ago, he put up a video. A 2-minute video.
If you want to become an activist, and if you want to hang out with me live twice a month, we are having a really good time in the group NGB 400. The NGB 400 is an activist group, something I've been wanting to build forever. It's built. It's there. $15 a month. You instantly get access to our private Slack channel where we talk and discuss cases. And then twice a month, you meet with me and review real evidence on drug cases. You review real evidence, real videos, real police reports, real affidavits, real court testimony. And I train you how to find holes in search and seizure. And we write a report and give it to our client's lawyer, and our lawyer uses that report in court to free our client. So if you really want to free people who are victims of this drug war, you really want to help, and you want to take a master's class in how drug cops actually operate in the United States, join the NGB 400. Even if you don't go to the classes, there are about half the people who signed up. They don't attend the classes because guess what? You don't have to. They talk in the Slack. And some people don't talk in the Slack or join our classes. They just want to give me $15 a month. $15 a month doesn't sound like a lot, but if you get 100 people doing that, that's a lot of money. And it helps. That supports me. I don't have to worry about advertisements on YouTube, so I can show you the more risky videos. And it's because of NGB 400 and your super chats. Just got another super chat in. Stephen A. with the $10 super chat. He says, Charlie Brown wants his shirt back.
Oh my god, bro. Bam! That was the super troll, bro. Holy shit, dude. Oh, bam! Charlie A. Shouts out to you. Bro. Bam! Bam! Oh my god. Dude, that just happened. So where you guys at? You guys, it's fucking 72-cent Matic. 170 Harmony. 30-cent Cardano still. I'm just saying, the 72-cent Matic, if that's something you want to get, you should get some Matic for 72 cents. My average buy-in on Matic was 90 cents back in the day. So, just so you know, man, that's way under. It's a great deal, man, and be looking at that Polygon Matic, son. I mean, you know, Harmony's fantastic right now too. Ethereum, not so much. It's gone up, and Bitcoin has recently gone up. It went all the way down to 28,850, and now it's at 29,264. So,
Roasted garlic berry. If we see BTC back under 29,100, then we can panic a little.
Okay. Well, it's close, man. 264 is close. I still think that 72-cent Matic is fucking great. But I try to not lose focus with Harmony, man, you know? Because I have a feeling, man, when they all take off and we be like, I just should have put everything into Harmony. You know? I hope I'm not feeling that way about Bitcoin. Like, man, I should have taken my Bitcoin and put it into Harmony. Oh, fuck.
Roasted garlic berry. Don't get rid of that one BTC.
Don't get rid of any of your Bitcoin. I'd say you're so much better off putting money into Harmony than Bitcoin into Harmony, because the Bitcoin's gonna be worth something too, you know. XRP is 70 cents right now.
Roasted garlic berry. I'm not the one to tell you though.
Dude, I'm holding on to I don't know, 5 or 6 Bitcoins. So don't forget, Celsius is going to give me back some Bitcoin. So, you know, maybe $60,000 worth of crypto, and some of that's going to be Bitcoin. So I might have like 6 Bitcoins or more after Celsius pays off. Those bastards. And privates, red pill debater challenges destiny, embarrasses himself in privates. 2 hours. It's a 2-hour fucking red pill debate. I have a feeling it's a 2-hour upload, but the debate didn't last that long. Let me see how long the debate lasted.
I clearly don't respect you, and there's no reason to respect you. We're going to go through all of the points as to why you deserve no respect. Okay?
Okay, so the first time I watched it was because my friend was on your stream. The second time was because you were making a response. Oh, excuse me, sir. Can I finish my response? The second time was because you were watching me, so I decided to watch and respond. And the third thing is that when you are so ass mad that after me responding to like 5 minutes of your content, you got to go live with a title like "Expose Destiny, the racist gamer and the lie of homophobia," it's pretty clear that you're clout sharking. But I enjoy it, so here we are.
Because you feel stupid right now because you didn't realize you're talking to a technologist. Long story short, I hosted a conference. I showed people how to create NFTs from scratch, from the command line, little buddy.
Dude.
From the command line? Please, can you tell me how?
Dude, this thing lasted for 2 hours? I'm really confused. I don't understand. I'm just going to go to the very, very end because he's still there at the very end.
I do, so it's sort of, it's not really like the focus of what I do, but usually like I look at evolution.
You're taking a bachelor's degree, correct?
I'm studying, yeah.
You're studying for a bachelor's degree?
Yeah, I'm preparing for my master's, yeah.
God, yeah, why is this so confusing? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, like I work in a lab and...
Okay, I'm bored. I don't want to be here all night. All right, well, this was a... Why can't we blow this, dude? I don't encourage you guys to do anything because we're supposed to be above that. You know, but you guys knock yourselves out.
What?
We'll see if we can host Young Don. See what wild shit he's up to.
Is that not live? I guess that's not live right there. So he's watching another video? Where'd
Ripperino, cappuccino, pappuccino, hoppuccino, mappuccino, dappuccino, cappuccino, appuccino, al pacino, my deuterino.
What the guys I interviewed said. They called the man a homo predator. We talking about yours truly, Jesse Lee Peterson, the guy who finds everything amazing and loves the blacks.
Yours truly.
Now he's interviewing this sloppy fellow again. Goodness.
He doesn't understand what the term yours truly means, guys. It's when you're referring to yourself. He's such an idiot. Oh my god.
Is this guy wearing tie-dye? Liberals love tie-dye. I can't even lie. I even got some tie-dye myself.
What am I?
University. Can we just like not lie about that, or are we going to pretend?
Well, no. So I would say to people that I highly recommend going to state schools if they serve the purpose. So my question was, do you have to be a perfect person to be critical of other people?
I just stated, and I'll repeat it, and then I'll re-answer it again. So I'll answer it 3 times total. You said, do you have to be a
Oh, uh-oh. Did his connection just die?
This is where it looked like the video stopped. So I was like, he was live with the guy.
Fuck, this is gonna be like an Alex Stein tier conversation with this dude. I was hoping he would at least be able to do like a back and forth, but it's just like he's like a younger version of Jesse Lee Peterson, except he probably doesn't have like a stroke or two in his medical history to justify how absolutely brain dead he is.
Dude, if he's a younger version of Jesse Lee Peterson, I totally understand the frustration. I mean, that's someone you can't even have a conversation with. Jesse Lee Peterson is a comical hack. It's just not to be ever taken seriously. It's everybody knows that. So for Destiny to call this guy a Jesse Lee Peterson, that is like one of the worst things you could possibly be called in the podcaster community. I mean, there's really not much worse than that. Not much. Maybe Jimmy Dore, because people take Jimmy Dore more seriously, and he's 10 times as lethal.
Or incapable of engaging. Oh, how disappointing. But I guess there's a reason why, right? There's like a prerequisite like threshold for
Destiny, lethal. I said lethal.
IQ that you can have.
Destiny doesn't like that word.
In order to even be engaged in these communities, right?
Oh, it was a lethal chokehold? Really? Was it a lethal chokehold? And I was thinking to myself, well, Destiny, yeah, that's how the term is used, is if it's something that results in death. That's the word you use. Like if someone takes a coffee mug and beats you over the head with it, it was a lethal smack to the back of your head. You know, normally a coffee mug wouldn't kill a person, but the lethal hit would every time. That's what that word means. Resulting in death. It's just a word, Destiny. Don't be scared of it. It's cool. And it was accurately used when they said it was a lethal chokehold that the guy used in the subway because it resulted in death. If someone had taken a spoon and choked that guy to death with a spoon, it would have been, a lethal spoon. So, understand, it's just a word, bro. Don't be scared of your words, man. You know a lot of them.
Like typically at like 105, most of them are going to bleed out by the time they're 22. Like there's no way that you stay in like a mind rock community this long. Although this guy's story is exceptional because if you watch the past videos, at one point in his life he was like a pretty smart dude. That's like the thing that blows my mind the most. Like when you watch where he comes from, because I was expecting to dig into this dude's background. He's like a total moron, but he's not. He's actually like pretty smart. Like I watched him talk to other people where he seems smart. He was in business, seems smart. I don't know if it's like a grift that he does on. I don't know if it's a grift that he does.
I'm kind of sad, Destiny, that you didn't see him for what he was. If he's as bad and blatant as Jesse Lee Peterson, that this guy had you fooled for as long as he did, I'm kind of sad. Because it kind of reminds me of the way I viewed Jimmy Dore for so long and didn't see him for what he was. It took a long time for me to get to where I am with Jimmy Dore today.
On his show, just to like earn money from like random suckers on YouTube or what, but...
Dude,
I hope that at least his audience can recognize
chat.
it. Like, if somebody wants to have a talk with me, you can go on my YouTube channel. Like, I'll engage back and forth with anybody, and it's not going to be like a 15-minute conversation on like, well, didn't you go to school and drop out? Well, didn't you get divorced? Blah blah blah. Like, oh shit. Oh hey, you're back. What's up, brother? How you doing?
we certainly are not brothers, but. Please forgive me, my internet went out. You had asked me.
What a douchebag. We certainly are not brothers. Oh, we're not humans? I wouldn't pull over for you on the side of the road if you needed help. And you wouldn't fucking help me if I needed a hand.
Dave Fishing.
You don't treat your fellow you don't treat your fellow human being like that. Everybody's a brother. You ever listen to Dr. The guy's running for president now. He's got the crazy hair. He's got the Don King hairstyle.
Dave Fishing. Yeah, he can relax. It's not that deep.
He's all my brother this and my brother that and my sister this and my sister that and my brother. My strong brother. What's that guy's name who's running for president? Forgot his name. Is that funny?
Yeah, I was just curious. Do you think you need to be perfect to criticize other people?
Well, firstly, I don't think criticizing other people, I think you're probably more rightly thinking individuals. In the case of your racism, you were criticizing a people, and we'll get to that later. But to be critical of individuals.
Why is he putting his hand up in his face and shit while he's talking on a camera? Put your fucking hand down. You're a dumbass. Nobody does that, bro. You look like you're so weird. You know, and I'm going to talk to you guys like this. I'm going to put my hand here and go like this so you can see my hand because this is my hand. And I'm going to put my hand right here and I'm going to talk like this because I'm a fucking idiot. What are you doing, man? You're hiding behind your hand,
Dave
bro.
fishing. Ha ha ha.
He's a little fucking hand hider.
I think that's really useless, but to be critical of people's ideas and their life ways.
Oh my God.
I think it's certainly appropriate that you be someone who is an example. And this is why we don't.
What are you, conducting an orchestra of your voice?
Expect them at some level to.
You know, this is the way I talk, and I like to just conduct my voice as it comes out. You know, I like to use my hand because what's coming out of my mouth is really weak and dumb.
Having a child that you're not raising in your home with that biological mother and being in an open relationship, I think it's an abomination. Not to mention your sexual practice.
Okay, so can you give me an example of one piece of advice I've given that you think is inappropriate for me to speak on? Just one piece of thing, something where I've said it and you're like,
I appreciate your question. Real quick, I'm going to read this one by Jabrizi, and all of the folks, your fans included, feel free to send in any questions because I do want them to be able to ask us questions and engage.
Well, they can always super chat it to me. They don't have to ship you money, but I'm glad that you're really excited to go.
Jabrizi, he writes, I got way more views than Destiny, and I can tell you don't need to be a stand-up guy to get viewers, clearly. But play to the popular narrative or make content that confirms people's biases. Oh, indeed. And the funny thing about you is like you're irrelevant in the real world. And for some reason, being a video game player and having internet clout makes you think that you're cool. And the even more curious thing about you that I really find entertaining and quite petty is that
you're not going to answer my question. He's actually not going to answer my question. He just skipped it completely.
You looking at me and seeing that you're inferior, you go to the one thing that you think you have.
I'll ask it again, I guess.
I think he was Googling directed by Jabrizi when that super chat was read. So on that one account, Jabrizi has 2.45 million subscribers, and he has other YouTube accounts as well.
Right. I did want to play.
Just so you know, I'm going to ask you the same question again, like when you're done. I'm not going to engage with anything until you.
Look, and I would just say this too. You know, if it doesn't, if you know the number of subscribers that Destiny has is some kind of a non-thing because what he's saying is you don't matter in the real world, then why does it matter that this guy's got more subscribers? Huh? What a fucking dumbass.
Actually answer my question.
Well, we're here interviewing you. At the beginning, you said, what would you like to do? And I said, we're going to start with an interview with you.
Okay, wait, so let me understand. I'll just ask that.
Let me just say that. Let me just say that one more time. He tried to trivialize Destiny by saying, "Oh, you're not really important because you just exist on video games and on the internet, not in real life like we do." But this other guy right here, Jai Breezy, yeah, he's got more viewers than you. What? I thought you said that these people don't matter. Well, but if someone's got more viewers than somebody else, that matters. So that guy, the guy with the 2 million subscribers, that guy matters, but not Destiny, who I don't know how many subscribers he's probably got, fucking 1 million, I'm sure.
Any question or response? Just tell me and I can make that.
You're already being dishonest because you already asked me a question and I answered it 3 times.
Okay, so then can I add? So then when you're making assertions about my character,
and let me just say this too.
Relax 1 second.
Let me just say this too. When Destiny goes live, he has like anywhere from 10 to 30,000 people, and those numbers vary both ways. But I've seen it from 10 to 30,000 people easy when he's live. And you can't trivialize that. Those are huge numbers. You can't say that's not in real life because guess what? Those viewers are real people watching. And most of them are engaging in that chat when you see it going.
No, I'm not.
It's
No,
just
I'm not gonna.
such
I'm not
a
gonna be your
dumb
dog, my
fucking
dude.
point from a
You're
dumb
having
fucking
trouble
person.
on the hot seat right now. You're trying your best to change the narrative, and you're also
Okay.
lying.
Well, I hope that your fans can see that you are unwilling or unable to engage with a single question that I ask. And I guess the strategy is just the false bravado of an insecure little man that just screams at an opponent and tries to character assassinate until they, I guess, get them to leave the interview.
One thing about you that was a lie. We're talking.
Do you think that character assassination is only a lie? Is that the truth? Do you think that's true right there?
Why does the truth bother you?
I never
Why
said
does
the truth
about
bother
who
me.
You really are bothered.
I never said the truth bothered me at all.
Well, then why are you so amped up? If someone was asking me, Mark Platt.
My only question to you was: Is there a singular piece of advice that I've given that my life experience precludes me from speaking on? I just want to know. I'm just curious.
Why are you so bothered for people to know what you're about?
How can you say that I'm bothered for people to know about when you're reading this information off of my website that I chose to put on there? You see how your world is kind of falling apart? If you want to know anything about me, it's on my Wikipedia, it's on my website, it's on my YouTube videos, my dude. The only reason you know anything about me is because I've chosen to put it out there. So I'll repeat again for the 6th time. I don't know how many times you got to do it for the Johns Hopkins kid, but why is it? What is a piece of advice that I've given that you think I can't give because of my life experience? Can you tell me this?
Yeah, okay, here I got an answer.
Okay. Oh, cool. Thank you. It only took 6 times. Okay, go for it.
Here we go. You said, what's a piece of advice that you shouldn't be giving, right? Based on your experience, and experience is like kind of like what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's one. I want to make sure.
Oh, you're just gonna play a YouTube clip. Damn, you really can't engage at all.
No, it's for you. It's of you. So it's of you. So just check this out.
How disappointing. Yeah.
And this one points out a couple interesting things. And I just like to use primary sources here.
Mm-hmm.
His values, consistency of values, has outright been caught out as a hypocrite by himself. He just did it on his own, all because of NFTs. Now, this was what every one of them.
Wait, so this is some advice you're about to give right here.
Every single person on the internet, every single person on the internet, okay, that is pushing NFTs is just trying to find a bigger sucker. That's it. That's all it is. Every one of them. Basically, I consider that all of them.
That's a good take. That's a good take. Holy shit. He nailed it. Hey, who's fucking with NFTs today?
Okay, so
who out there's fucking with NFTs?
So
besides J-Bone?
You were just on camera stating that people should not get NFTs because it's a big scam. So Destiny just said NFTs are a scam. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. We're trying to find a bigger sucker. It's a scam. NFTs are a scam. So that's what he said. Now look at the same guy, Destiny. Here we go. Let's hear what he says now when he can make a buck off of it.
Right? When I grew up, people made fun of motherfuckers that sold Avon, Mary Kay, Amway, but like, bro, onto his audience, because why not? I think the idea behind this is you can basically buy and sell, or you can buy and sell like Twitch clips, and then you get an NFT that you can.
I don't know what's up with the echo.
Autographed by the streamer who the clip is of. Oh my god! Did you know that? And 10% of the revenue goes to the streamer. Okay.
10% of the revenue goes to the streamer.
There are legendary Twitch clips out there. Okay. Legendary Twitch clips out there.
And he just self-proclaimed that he has legendary Twitch clips. So now let me summarize my answer to your question.
Go for it.
Your question was, based on your experience, what should you not be able to give advice about? Based on your experience, we just observed you state out of your mouth that NFTs are a scam.
They are.
Then we looked at a separate video clip.
They are a scam.
You realized that you could make money off of NFTs. So what did you do? You started scamming. And
well, he's a scammer.
Scamming your own fan base. So clip 1, you're saying NFTs are a scam.
They are.
Clip 2, you're selling NFTs. Based on your experience, being a person who says don't do it, but then you do it because you can make money, you're someone who has no integrity. Hence, you should not be a leader and not be giving advice because you're clearly a money-hungry scammer. Is that an answer to your question?
No, it really doesn't have anything to do with my life experience. But so let's talk about NFTs. Well, it doesn't. You said you were gonna use my life experience. Excuse me, I believe I'm allowed to answer. You said you were gonna use my life experience to invalidate advice that I was giving. That's not a life experience thing, but that's fine. Let's tangle with this. Let's deal with this. So let me ask you a question. Do you know what an NFT is? No. Hold on. You just went on a whole spiel. You're not gonna engage. He's actually not gonna critically engage at all.
You shouldn't be going down the rabbit hole of what an NFT is. Just assume everyone knows what an NFT is, and just get to the point, bro. Get to the point of why at one point you were saying that they're a scam, and then at another point you were trying to push them up. Now, I guess because I couldn't hear what was being said because of the echo.
Flip. And then he's going to say that that's in order to have a conversation with you, I need to make sure that you're intellectually equipped for it. So the first question is,
it's not necessary.
I need to know, do you know what an NFT is? Do you know what an NFT is?
You peddling NFTs. Okay, so what's the difference between you encouraging your fans to send you money through the purchase of NFTs versus just how everybody else goes about NFTs? You're doing the ethical NFT.
If you want to sell an NFT to somebody and you advertise it as such, this is an NFT. If you want, in my case, it was a clippable stream moment with some varying levels of rarity, then you have the right to do that. Go for it. But if you're trying to sell somebody an NFT and say, like, bro, buy this NFT in like 2 months, you're gonna get rich. Okay, I'm selling this now for 10K. You can
sell it. It's just the lack of prosperity gospel attached to it.
You understand this? So I'll go back to the Beanie Baby example. Do you think there's a difference between selling somebody a Beanie Baby, saying, hey, here you go, have fun with it, collect it, whatever, versus selling somebody a Beanie Baby saying, hey, keep this, in like 5 years it'll be worth 3x its value?
Princess Diana Beanie Baby, dude, it's gonna blow up. In fact, I think it did, but like.
I'm going to ask you the same question when you finish rambling. So go ahead.
I just think it's interesting. I don't know, man.
I'm going to repeat the same question, so think about it. I know you're rambling right out of things, so go for it.
When you said before that it was a big scam and that you were just looking for suckers to buy NFTs, like, you think that now you're justified in doing that because you're not telling them that they can make money off of it?
First of all, I'm not directly selling them the NFTs. Secondly, I'm not flipping it onto them.
Third party that you're sponsored by?
It's not like I hold the NFTs and I'm trying to unload it onto a bigger sucker. I'm pretty sure the first party origination is the eternal site. The problem is I don't even think you know what NFTs are. So I'm going to ask you the question again. What is the difference between an NFT and a Beanie Baby? Or do you think there's a difference between selling somebody a Beanie Baby and saying, hey, here you go, collect it, maybe sell in the future, versus selling somebody a Beanie Baby and saying, hey, in like 5 years, this will be 3x its value?
Instead of asking questions, Destiny, just say your point, man. Just make the point you're trying to make. It's like you're trying to waste time trying to get this guy to jump through a hoop when you need to just state why you're trying to say that NFTs are like any other thing. Just say, listen, NFTs are like any other object that we buy and sell and put value on. Period. You don't have to make this guy go through. This is weird that you go down this rabbit hole with this guy when you could have just said what I just said.
Frustrating that.
Well, I think one is when you tell someone that there's an ability for them to invest in something,
isn't this
and
issue.
Then they do or do not make money on it. That
the issue here is that you were saying that NFTs are valueless. I agree. I wouldn't recommend that anybody mess with NFTs. The fad has ended. I wouldn't fuck with them at all. I'd give you a perfect example, okay, if you guys want. But for right now, let's just go with that because I don't need to rabbit hole you guys, right? I'm not here to content you up. I'm just saying they're a scam. Destiny agreed, and now he's selling them or something, I guess, and trying to justify that they're okay. But as long as he's making money off of them, I don't know. I think they got him on this point.
True. Sure. I agree. 1,000,000%. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people that sell NFTs do exactly that. They say, bro, buy this shit. It's going to be worth.
Okay, but so do you find the sale of NFTs at all ethical?
Yeah, sure. An NFT is a thing. You can buy and sell it if you want.
Wild.
Well, why do you think buying or selling an NFT?
Ethical?
I need to hear you. I need to hear you explain this to me. Why do you think buying or selling an NFT is unethical?
Like I said, it's like any other thing we put value on.
Buying or selling an NFT
if people are putting value on it, you can sell it to
because
them.
it's not a real thing. It's like a scam product that.
How is it not a real thing? Can you expand on that? What do you mean it's not a real thing? You know that a CS:GO skin is not a real thing. What do you mean by that?
Right, a CS:GO thing. I think you agree is like a gamble loot box, though, that you disagree with.
Well, let's just start here. The guy who's dressed up like a corn stalk is saying it's not a real thing is just ironic as fuck. Hey, dude, you're not a corn stalk. Why are you trying to look like one?
You wouldn't take on sponsorship for, right?
Do you think there's a difference between CS:GO? Do you think there's a difference between CS:GO skin gambling versus like a CS:GO skin?
I mean, it's the result of the other. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, well, hold on. I just want to by the way, for reference in my chat, I told you guys if anybody tried to bring this up, then nobody even knows the fucking NFT is. This is why this is not the slam dunk that people think. Fuck all of you, okay? All of you dipshits in my fucking Reddit, okay? I know you're watching, and you're always like, Destiny, people are gonna bring up the NFT thing in the future, and it's gonna be the easiest dunk of the world. No, it's not, you morons. Nobody knows what the NFT is. You really think somebody's gonna be able to dunk on me on some shit where they don't even know what it is? Like, that is like the easiest landmine, like pitfalls in the entire world. You were trying to argue about a technology.
Wow, dude, I'm shocked. This is a smear video, and it says this is phrased. It says red pill debater challenges Destiny, embarrasses himself, and privates VOD. I don't know what VOD means. Video on demand or something, I don't know, but that's not what this video seems to be. This video seems to be a smear video against Destiny, but it's still it's interesting to hear all these clips from Destiny.
Now you even
they are not out of context clips.
Know what it is? Are you serious? You're gonna try to quote mine me and you don't have any understanding of any of the topics? It's like that's like the easiest debate shit in the world. Like holy.
Let me answer that. You asked me a question. I'm going to answer
Okay,
that.
let me hear it.
First off, you clearly have no sense of my background. I could tell when you started mentioning bank account, number one.
Yep.
Then number two, what's my background?
He's not answering. Did you hear an answer to that? Did anybody say anything?
No, don't talk. I'm talking right now. You asked me a question.
Okay. You do the ramble thing before you get to the answer. Okay, go for it.
Now, I also hosted a conference. During my conferences, I teach people about entrepreneurship.
Ooh, big mistake, but okay. Yeah. How to grow 100,000 sub YouTube channels?
Hold on one second.
Yeah. Or how to start failed startups like Fletch. How did that go? Yeah.
Keep interrupting. He's mad.
I'm not mad
you
at all,
asked me a question, but you interrupt me. You're so angry. Calm down.
It's all right, man.
Calm down. Just let me answer the question. You don't got to get angry.
Yeah, it takes
you see people
10
like
minutes
you,
to
you
answer.
try to cut me off so the truth doesn't get out. You just asked me, do I know about NFTs? Now close your lips so I can answer your question. Because you feel stupid
Dave
right
Fishing.
now because you didn't realize you're talking
Sugar-free
to a
Red
technologist.
Bulls.
Okay, then let's see if you can answer the question. I'm excited. Go ahead.
Be silent so I can answer your question.
He just said,
And
you know
when
what
it's your turn
NFTs
to
are.
talk, I will be silent out of respect.
It should only take a second for you to say,
you
yeah,
clearly have no
non-fungible
background.
tokens.
I'm helping you out with an answer. You asked, do I know what NFTs are? Not only do I know what NFTs are, is he playing music right now?
Oh, I'm just waiting for you. I was waiting for you to answer. You're gonna say the answer?
He's truly triggered.
Okay, no, that's cool. I'll chill that way. Go ahead.
Who you are? He can't even have a proper conversation. He's basically like storming off. This is what happens on Maury when they say, you're not the father, and the chick just storm off. Wow. He's mad angry. He asked me a question, I didn't want to hear the answer.
Were you gonna tell me what an NFT is?
This guy's angry. Now listen.
Go ahead.
I had a conference here.
Oh, he's
and
not.
during the conference, we showed people exactly how to create NFTs from scratch. So I had my buddy.
It's beautiful music.
You don't have to be disrespectful just because you're angry about the fact that you were busted in a lie. Would you mind stop playing music?
Were you going to tell me what an NFT is?
Would you stop playing music and just listen to the answer? Because right now you're angry and now you're trying to distract. This is very petty. Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Does any of his followers want to get on and tell me how this is the rational great debater?
Do you have somebody Googling the answer? Is that what you're waiting for? So this is okay. So for the people that don't know, right now what's happening is a sell tactic. He probably has a friend who's trying to Google what is an NFT so that he can give some kind of answer that sounds somewhat clear. But he doesn't know. He has no idea what an NFT is.
You're pathetic. This is what you are. You're pathetic. Long story short, I hosted a conference. I showed people how to create NFTs from scratch, from the command line, little buddy.
From the command line? Please, can you tell me how? I want to know how to create an NFT from the command line. Which command line?
Create NFTs from scratch. We also explain the business model behind NFTs, and then we also explain the scams going on with NFTs, which are what is perpetrated by you.
I'd be like, dude, what's NFT?
Seamer Cannabis.
Do you know what NFT stands for?
NLRC Trendy Osh Dabbers Cheers at Hayes Garden.
That's the first thing I'd ask this guy's like, do you know what NFT stands for, bro? And then I'd be like, do you know what fungible means? You know, if he could answer those, and then I'd be like, okay, so we're talking about this thing that people put value on. It can't be duplicated. That's what it is. It's like one of a kind. It's like You know, it's like I took these glasses right here and I broke them in half, and I sold one half to one fan and I sold the other half to another fan, and they couldn't be duplicated, and only those two pieces of glasses could be put together. You know, that would be like a non-fungible token idea, something that can't be duplicated. You know, it's
the kind of people who say don't do it and then turn around and start selling.
It's just a thing that people buy and sell. I don't understand. Both of them are making this into a much bigger deal than it should have been. This is one simple point with one sentence, and they could have moved on, and it's become this.
You're the Kim Kardashian of that situation. You don't have the foggiest idea of what an NFT is or the underlying technology, yet you try to make a buck off of your following. And you are pathetic.
That was a whole bunch of words. Okay, I'm curious. Does your audience realize that you don't know what an NFT is?
Do you realize that you literally said NFTs are a scam and then turned around and started selling NFTs? Can you explain?
You know, maybe he wants to scam people.
Talk to you unless I know that.
Maybe Destiny's just wants to make a lot of money off of his audience and he doesn't really care about them that much. You know, did you ever think about that? Okay, Destiny, this is what I say to you. Admit it. Just admit it. You're pretty good about admitting that shit before, you know, to your audience. That was pretty good. Where was that? This right here. This part right here. Let's go back to here real quick.
Do you know what an NFT is?
You peddling NFTs.
No, it's after this.
Okay, so what's the difference between you encouraging your fans to send you money through the purchase of
it's this shits on my fucking Reddit?
It's this
okay?
part.
I know you're watching, and you're like, Destiny, people are going to bring up the NFT thing in the future, and it's going to be the easiest dunk of the world. No, it's not, you morons. Nobody knows what the NFT is. You really think somebody's going to be able to dunk on me on some shit where they don't even know what it is? Like,
Destiny, you made such a huge mistake here, and you should admit it instead of doubling down like you're doing. It's like you're... How old is this? His hair wasn't blue yet. He didn't have his superpower. That's cool.
Like, that is like the easiest landmine, like pitfalls in the entire world.
I wonder if he ever got past this. Like, I wonder if he ever, like, addressed it, you know?
Try to argue about a technology, you don't even know what it is? Are you serious? You're going to try to quote mine me and you don't have any understanding of any of the topics?
Do you want me to explain it to you guys? Why it doesn't matter whether anybody understands if it's what an NFT is or not, if they want to take Destiny down during a debate, which they won't, because he'll just move on to the next thing, as he should. And what I would do if I were him is I'd be like, yeah, you caught me. You caught me on that one thing. Let's move on. Yeah, I am trying to scam my audience with NFTs. I do think it's a scam, and I want to make money off that scam. I see other people making money off that scam. I want to make money off that scam too. Can we move on now? Just do that. Just if that's what you want to do, you know, if that's what you want to do, just be honest about it and move on, so you don't waste a whole bunch of time, I would think.
It's like, that's like the easiest debate shit in the world.
And the reason why someone doesn't have to know what an NFT is to call you out on this, Destiny, is because it's not about whether someone knows what the NFT is or not. It's about the fact that you said NFTs are bullshit, and then this guy called you out on marketing them to your audience after you were calling them a scam. Doesn't matter if anybody knows what NFT is, does it? I mean, we could be talking about cigarette lighters, Destiny. It doesn't matter what the object is. If you said, you know, those little plastic cigarette lighters that Nay uses, those things are a piece of shit. When he tried to heat up his dabber with them for more than 3 seconds, they fucking catch on fire and the metal thing falls off and you can't fucking use them anymore. They're fucking pieces of shit. And then you find out that they're 30 cents each and you get a box of them for 50 on Amazon. So you buy a crate of them and you start marketing them as Destiny lighters, you know, survival lighters to your audience for $1.50 each. Scam. With a little Destiny with a little D on each one.
Treasure Coast Waters. Morning.
You get more than 100% return on that investment. And you're like, that's a great idea. even though you know it's a fucking piece of shit. But you're going to still go ahead and market it. That's, you know what, bro? That's okay. Human beings do that shit. They do. That's what human beings do. And it's okay that you do that shit. But what's not okay is that you don't answer to that. And you should answer to it, and you should just admit that that's what you do, and you do business, and sometimes business is ugly. My father always said, in business, lying is just doing business. When you go into a car dealer and you want to buy a car and you say you only have this much money but you got more, you're lying. But that's your business tactic. You're lying, and it's okay that you're lying, that you're misrepresenting how you feel about NFTs now. It's okay. But just say you are and move on. That's what I would say. What do you guys think?
Let me answer that.
What do you guys? Okay, let's move on past this now.
First off, you clearly have no sense of my background. I could tell when you started mentioning bank account, number one.
Yep.
Then number two, what's my background?
He's not answering. Did you hear an answer to that? Did anybody say anything?
No, don't talk. I'm talking right now. You asked me to get on and tell me how this is the rational.
Treasure Coast Waters.
Do you have somebody Googling the answer?
Really
is that what you're waiting for?
So
thank you, Treasure Coast Waters.
For the people that don't know, right now what's happening is a stall tactic. He probably has a friend who's trying to Google what is an NFT so that he can give some kind of answer that sounds somewhat clear. But he doesn't know. He has no idea what an NFT
You're
is.
pathetic. This is what you are. You're pathetic.
Doesn't matter. Look, whether he knows what an NFT is or not doesn't matter. What matters is that he caught you at something, and you should just admit to it.
I show people how to create NFTs from scratch, from the command.
Not admitting to it isn't going to make it go away. It's going to make it worse.
Can you tell me how? I wonder how to create an NFT from the command line. Which command line?
Create NFTs from scratch. We also explain the business model behind NFTs, and then we also explain the scams.
See, I came to this video because they mistitled it because I thought Destiny was going to own this red pill dude. And, and I'm sure he did in the beginning. I'm sure he does throughout. I'm sure. But what we ended up seeing was this part. Because I was trying to fast forward to the part where this guy told, is supposed to rage quit. And that never happens.
What is perpetrated by you? The kind of people who say don't do it and then turn around and start selling them. You're the Kim Kardashian of that situation. You don't have the foggiest idea of what an NFT is or the underlying technology, yet you try to make a buck.
Okay, well, I'm sure Destiny knows what a fucking NFT is, and that doesn't matter. But him calling Destiny the Kim Kardashian, that's a pretty bold statement, and it's it's fair. It's a fair statement.
Good morning, Nick.
You notice Destiny turned and was going to address it because he realized that was a fair statement, but he's
following, and
he's
you are
la 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 right now.
That was a whole bunch of words. Okay, I'm curious. Does your audience realize that you don't know what an NFT is?
Do you realize that you literally said NFTs are a scam and then turned around and started selling NFTs? Can you explain how that makes sense?
I can't talk to you unless I know that you know what you're talking about. I don't know if you know what an NFT is.
Please stop it. You sound foolish. I'm
the one that sounds foolish?
You're talking to a technologist saying that I don't know what NFTs are.
I'm talking to a scammer that pretends that he's an entrepreneur educator when the only money that you've made in your life is scamming other people that want to be startup business people.
Why we saw a clip of you saying NFTs are a scam, and then we saw a clip of you selling NFTs.
So I'm just letting you know, this conversation right now, it's not moving forward until either one, you hang up, or two, you tell me what an NFT is. I want you to tell me what an NFT is. I want you to tell me what an NFT is.
A non-fungible token. Just say non-fungible.
Let's play back that clip of him.
He doesn't know.
Are a scam, and then he starts selling it.
I gotta say, Destiny is owning him by this guy not just saying the words non-fungible token. He's fucking owning this guy on that. The other guy's got a great point, but at the same time, Destiny is really good at this shit.
NFTs.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, tell me what an NFT is.
Let's play it back.
Are you looking up what an NFT is on the internet? Are you Googling it?
Hits of the Destiny stream shit, okay?
Are you Googling NFT?
He first initially said his take on NFTs about 5 days ago. Every single person on the internet
every single person on the internet, okay, that is pushing NFTs is just trying to find a bigger sucker.
Every single person
That's
on
fair.
the internet
Yeah.
pushing NFTs is trying to find a bigger sucker.
Every single person on the internet pushing NFTs is trying to find a bigger sucker. That's fair to say. That is fair enough to say. That's fair. And there's nothing wrong with that statement. That's a good statement, and Destiny should respond to that.
Every single person.
It's a good
then
statement.
Let's see who's pushing NFTs with a big smile on their face too, talking about that they can make money. Pay attention.
Basically, buy and sell. You buy and sell like Twitch clips. You get an NFT that you can autograph by the streamer who the clip is of. Oh my god! Did you know that? And 10% of the revenue goes to the streamer. Okay. Now.
Oh, he's selling NFTs. Now let's go to the racism clip real quick.
I wonder if the word NFT is banned in Destiny's chat.
Okay, let's go to
Wait a second. You're really not going to tell me what? You're not going to tell me? You're not going to tell me what an NFT is?
This is the most important.
You're going to go through all of that? You're going to tell me you're making NFTs on the command line? You're not going to answer a single question? You're really not.
What's an NFT?
Right, here's the racism clip right here.
Unbelievable.
What's an NFT? It's fair.
Wait, did he mute me?
Pretend as though
it's fair enough that he's asking the guy just to say what an NFT is, and the guy doesn't know. It's fair enough, and the guy won't answer.
Oh shit! I think you muted me. Okay.
So whether or not it matters, whether the guy knows it's an NFT, he's just proving to everyone that he has no idea what a fucking NFT is.
I'm gonna mute him until he unmutes me. When he unmutes me, he can like wave his hands or whatever, I guess. Because I'm not gonna play his shit for free on my stream, right? I charge people a lot of money to be on my stream if they want to, if they want free advertising. Oh. Just leave. His goal isn't to have a convo. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that. Well, I didn't know it was gonna be this bad, but holy shit.
So this is the racist.
Go back to the car chase.
This is some racist thing that Destiny said.
Okay, hold on. Well, they already got the dude.
And I guess Destiny won't let us hear the racism.
It's always this bad with losers like this. Not all of them. Like even most of like the red pill people aren't this bad. To be fair, Destiny admitted it was that he made. Well, no. Well, in order to have the conversation with the guy, like he has to know what an NFT is. If he doesn't even know what an NFT is, there's no way that. Like I can't even begin to have the conversation, and I don't.
That's
think he
bullshit.
knows.
Okay, no, you're wrong. You don't have to have a conversation about what NFTs are. I'm going to correct you every time, Destiny. The fact that whatever the object is, like it's lighters, it doesn't matter. There's something that you said was a scam, and then you said that anybody that engages in that is looking for a bigger sucker, and then you started selling them to your audience. It's a great point, and it's fair, Destiny. And every time you bring that up, man, I'm gonna shoot you down, bro. You don't get to do that. You have to live in reality. You have to live in facts.
He's a master's. It means he was a
you don't get to create your own
He wasn't writing a thesis or anything of that manner.
Earth.
Shit.
You know, you're not creating a freaking
number one
a multiple fucking
a number of things that he didn't respond to at all.
Bizarro world.
Number
you know, some
one,
kind of a what do they call those?
Said a number of things that he didn't respond.
Multiple realities.
I said he's playing video games,
and people believe that shit. It's like,
don't disrespect him. He's a technologist. He's meaning you, he still can't answer a question. Yeah, he's never going to. Why does merely possessing the faculty for conscience give moral worth? Why not wait until the actualization of those faculties? What, like for people like this? Get a whiteboard so you can hold up meme signs. The shadow is spamming. What is an NFT? I want to know what an NFT. I want to know. Can you guys ask him? I want to know. What is an NFT?
He might not know how to live his life in terms of morals, but he knows how to get to the bag. Shout out to him.
Who is this degenerate loser?
So first off, let's see. The first thing he says is, "Who's this degenerate?"
Are you on a stream? Well, he's got me like in a stream.
Yeah, calling you a degenerate. Yeah, calling you a degenerate has nothing to do with your race.
Making?
Sorry.
I never said that there's no use case for NFTs.
That's not racist.
When I was saying that all NFTs are a scam, the conversation we were talking about were people that were buying and selling NFTs to get rich, especially in the context of Andy Milonakis and all the people that are like making these NFTs, trying to trade them on Twitter and shit. There are like, because the thing is, if you've listened to my stream, me and Dan have talked about legitimate uses for NFTs. They do exist. They're out there. But like people like Clipchip, like one thing. Like, I've never in my life told somebody you're going to get rich buying and selling NFTs, which was my original criticism of it. But it's extra annoying when there are people like this that want to, like, go hard on the NFT thing, and they don't even know what an NFT is.
I definitely know what you are.
You would be the actual definition of degenerate. So that's just a bit of ironic comedy from this guy. But let's get back to what else he says, because he was clearly very angry. It was an emotional outburst because he's name calling. I actually gave him a compliment. I said, hey, you're a real good hustler. You know how to earn money on the backs of other people. That's a compliment. Then he got angry, called me a degenerate, and even called me a loser. And then he goes straight into racism. And
I think this.
Let's hear the racism. Let's hear the racism.
I usually don't like to hit people here too, but I don't think I think the guy's probably poor as well.
I want to
the
hear the
only
racism.
people that I've ever seen that like do this shit, like an entrepreneur, teacher, blah 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 blah, are usually people that are trying to make a quick buck scamming people.
What
and it's
did
not
you
usually
call
people that are
him,
pretty
Destiny?
wealthy,
What
that's
did you
just my
say?
guess. I could be wrong.
So far, degenerate loser's fine. What did you say? That's racist. Let us hear it, Destiny. Let's hear it.
Start spamming, typing his YouTube chat too, just so his own audience knows you are still there. Oh.
He's not going to let us know.
Well, I don't spam audiences because that would be unethical.
He let me know.
Sugar-free Red Bull.
One guy.
In your own words, can you explain what an NFT is? I never cared to learn. It's kind of complicated, but I think essentially what an NFT is there's some every kind of data that you see on your screen is ultimately reducible to zeros and ones, or there's some sort of way that you can take all of the data and compress it using an algorithm to like move digits and pixels in different areas. And it's called a hash, essentially. It's like the quick and dirty version of it. And an NFT is essentially like a demarcation, I think, on some kind of blockchain. I think it was usually on what was the one? Ethereum, I think, is where a lot of NFTs were. So an NFT is like a part of a blockchain where there is a hash there, and the owner of that hash is a person that has to be like a unique thing because everybody in that blockchain agrees essentially on what it is. That's essentially what an NFT is. It's basically like a digital unique item, and the uniqueness is verified by whatever blockchain it's based off of. It doesn't have to be Ethereum. I think you can have NFTs from other blockchains, but generally from Ethereum.
I think he got that wrong.
But this guy has no idea. As soon as this guy said you can build an NFT from the command line, I don't think this guy has any idea what. I don't think he knows what. Oh shit! Wait, am I muted? Hello?
Is homophobia a real thing?
Oh, I don't know. Are you scared of me? It seems like you are because you keep muting me.
Is homophobia a real thing?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. Let's help you out real quick.
Yeah, help me, please.
So.
My technologist friend.
Yeah, right. So words have ideology, right? And this is clearly one such word, homophobia. Let's begin with the term homophobia. Phobia, the suffix phobia, is a type of anxiety or disorder, usually defined as a persistent fear of an object or situation. Do you think that most people are scared or in fear of homosexuals? Do you believe that?
Okay. When we talk about fear of homosexuals, can I ask you like a quick thing about that for the fear of homosexuals?
So you're answering a question with a question.
Well, yeah, but it's related to it. But it's related to that. Help me answer. I'm just curious. Can you tell me what an NFT is?
This is very good. This is very good. I like this.
I just need to hear you. I just need to hear it.
I want everyone to observe that.
They're observing right now. You're a technologist. Tell me, please.
Dude, that's some of the funniest shit.
He put me in the back. He put me backstage again.
If this was a conversation about...
Dude, that was so funny.
You know,
oh my god.
I'm talking to technologist, entrepreneur.
I can't believe that just happened.
A star, the saint and the sinner, Johns Hopkins graduation, master student.
Kind of silly.
Okay, talking to me,
funny.
The lowly college
definitely worth
dropout
watching,
loser.
man.
What is he talking about when he references the command line? I don't know. PowerShell? It's just a spooky tech word that he thinks he can use to scare me off because he thinks that I know as little about technology as he does. I have no idea. This is a guy that, unironically, if you were to stick him in a Vim terminal, he'd never find his way out. He actually cannot close Vim. He couldn't do it. He'd be lost in there forever, guys.
Why are you trying to distract? You asked me at the beginning, what's it about? I said, we're going to go through your background, then we're going to go through your racism, and then we're going to go through the lie of homophobia. Why can't you talk about that? Why are you trying to distract?
I wanted to talk about the NFT thing.
You're scared.
I'm not scared. That's why I'm ready to go head on with any of these.
And I just want to say the funny thing about a guy like you is that they all were saying that you were going to be great at debating. They said that you're going to be great at debating, but really all you do is red herrings. You know that
red herring? I don't know what that means. Is that like a Native American insult or what?
No, dude, you don't know what a red herring is. Come on, bro.
From the actual topic at hand.
Well, we were talking about NFTs, and now you're running away to the next. You want to talk about dicks and shit again? You seem gayer than I am. Oh shit! He fucking muted me.
Oh, poor thing. Poor fella. Let's go back to him. Here we go.
He's playing more of my clips.
So this is what the guy.
I'm getting free advertising on this dude's stream. All right, we'll go ahead and just we'll chill. Give me a. We need a key. I always feel like I'm always in like E flat, A flat.
E flat, A flat.
We can do E minor.
E flat, A flat. I'm gonna try those out. Let me see what that's like.
Do you think he's pretending to his audience you're leaving on your own each time? Well, no, I think they can see when he puts me in the back room. I understand, like, the... Oh, shit.
Ready to actually discuss, like, the topic at hand, or are you, like, still trying to go back so that you could try to, like win, like, a small battle that's irrelevant?
Okay, I'm ready. I'm here to engage.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, one time you're playing the piano, and it's, like, sad, all the tactics are quite childish.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us why there's a disproportionate amount of pedophilia is homosexual in nature?
That's bullshit.
I think that the issue is that the reason why a lot of homosexual people tend towards these behaviors has a lot to do with NFTs, and I have to know if you can describe an NFT to me in order for us to...
I can't believe you did it again, bro. Are you guys enjoying this as much as I am? It was almost as if that guy realized he was going to go to NFTs before he even did it, man. I guess you guys aren't enjoying it. So since none of you can tell me that you're enjoying it, not a single person in my chat can respond right now. This is the way it usually goes, guys. You guys just stop talking, and as soon as these chats die out, man, I got the numbers. There's plenty of you here, but not one of you chatting. So it's not supportive, and I feel like I'm sitting here by myself watching this video. Yeah, all right. Okay. Well, I could have kept going. We could do plenty of stuff. But when you guys stop chatting, you know, I've got no reason to do this. I could have kept... I'd love to watch the rest of this, you know? But you guys aren't going to say a word, are you? Okay. You guys enjoy your days, and I'll see you next time, I guess. A dead chat is a finished podcast for me. So I'll see you on the next show. Whenever I get the urge. You guys know how to find me. I'm on Threads at Nays Garden Show.